I'm Murray Newlands and welcome to the How to CEO show. When you decided to become a CEO, the world changed. You can either build a billion-dollar company or you can crash and burn. Building a billion-dollar company is really hard, but we're here to give you the knowledge, the advice, the skills, and the expertise to build that amazing company of your dream. In this show, we're going to be looking at which CEO characteristics and abilities matter. Well, we're looking at this from the CEO perspective. But to look at it from a broader perspective, the question is what matters for what company and for what employee? So, as a CEO, what company are you trying to build? Because different types of characteristics and abilities matter for different types and sizes of company. You can build an amazing one-person company with yourself selling either products or services. It could be really satisfying. And you can be a great CEO for that company. It might just be that you have a great talent for one thing and you can sell that really well. You can be that CEO. It's also possible. I have a friend building a company and he's built it into a multi-million-dollar company. He works from home. He works alone most of the time. He has one person come in and help him from time to time. He creates the product. He is most of the product, what he does, his skills, his talent. He produces those skills and those talent, and people buy that online en masse. He manages a very small team to do that. Most of it is managed by the one person that comes in to help him. And so, he has a team of freelancers who work around the world, small team of freelancers who just help him with very specific bits. It's a very successful company, and he is CEO of that company. He makes the product. That's his skill and his ability. He has the characteristics of being outgoing, so he does the sales. And he also manages a small team. And that's all he needs to be able to do to be CEO of a great small business. If you want to be the CEO of a larger company, obviously, clearly managing people, managing process, and managing teams are therefore characteristics and abilities that really matter to CEOs of a bigger type of company. So what's important is really different for different types of company. And that's one thing to remember when thinking about, hey, what do I need to, if you're hoping to be a CEO, understanding that different types of company need different types of CEO, that's really important. Here are some other things, though, that generally apply. I would say having a vision for what the company is going to do, whether it's your company or whether it's someone else's company, and being able to get everyone, including yourself, on task and on vision and stay on vision through the good times and the hard times. The ability to plan how you're going to execute on that vision is also super important. The ability to learn from lessons as they go along. So learn from lessons, learn from mistakes, as well as learn from good things, and recognize patterns that work and then be able to apply those to your company. Really crucial within this is to be able to learn from others. How can you avoid other people's mistakes? Where are you going to get that knowledge from? And how are you going to learn from it? And how are you going to apply it? Communication. Having great communication skills is really important. Whether it's communicating with other people or whether it's communicating external people to the company, such as customers, potential customers, building an audience, or whether it's communicating with a large number of people in a large company, Also working with other executives and other partners, being good at communicating. Now, different people are good at communicating in different ways. Some people are good at communicating on the phone, some people are good at communicating via video, some people are good at communicating via email. Obviously, you want to try and do as many of those as possible, but not everyone is good at everything. So understand what your strengths in communication are and how you can use those to improve your business. Building business relations is also really important for CEOs. It's very unlikely that you're going to be able to build your business just with you in one place without building partnerships. Partnerships can often help you open up new markets, new ways of doing things, and the types of partnerships you're able to build are often a key metric of how successful you're going to be. I would say, being positive, being optimistic, taking a positive attitude, because being a CEO is a really hard job. There are lots of ups and downs. Being consistent and being positive are really important skills in actually building a great business. Understanding others is also really important. Understanding others and communicating and engaging with team members. If you want to build a business and you want to build a great business, understanding how to motivate others, understand others, and get them on board with your vision so that they work really hard to build your company so that you scale is really important for CEOs. Having a consistency with that and enabling other people to see that you are working with them to help them is really important. On that topic, understanding other people's goals and visions. As you build a team, you'll ask people to do tasks for you, things that help you and help the company. But you need to understand that the people who are working for you have their own hopes, visions, and dreams. And you need to have a variety of people. You need to have people who are consistent, who show up every day, who are really good at working with process, who don't necessarily want things to change. They can be great for stability. You also need people who've got great drive, who are striving to achieve great things. They can be working for your company doing that, but you need to understand what's important to them and how to motivate them. So within that, then looking at how you listen to people. Listening is a key skill, a key ability for CEOs. Listening to clients, listening to investors, listening to prospects, listening to employees. Often the time when people are talking, it's not necessarily what they're saying, it's why they're saying it, what they're trying to communicate. Can you be a really good gauge of that? And if you can, then you can be really successful. Being able to adapt. As we're recording this, there's the pandemic virus everyone is worried about. How can you, as a CEO, adapt? How can you change what you're doing? How can you get people, your team, your customers to understand why you're changing, what change is necessary, and get everyone on board so that everyone is still working just as successfully despite changes as they come and go? And then how can you think creatively, strategically to grow your business? It's very easy to get bogged down in the day-to-day. What am I doing today? But how can you think strategically to create new possibilities for your company? How can you get others to help you with that creativity, help you create new possibilities for your company? And then how can you get everyone to buy into those new possibilities? I'm Mo Newlands. You've been listening and hopefully watching on YouTube, the How to CEO show. Thank you for subscribing. If you are a subscriber, if not, please subscribe and please share. If you'd like to be on the show, we'd love to hear from you. Connect with me, Mo Newlands, on LinkedIn. I'll see you next time.